All right, A-listers, gather round because we've got a holiday card so awkward it deserves its own Hallmark movie. And I'm talking the one they keep in the back next to the "My cat left me" section. A photo has leaked that perfectly captures the beautiful, chaotic, and slightly cringeworthy mess of a modern blended family, Hollywood edition. We're talking Kanye West, his new wife, Bianca Censori, and his daughter, Northwest, caught in a candid moment that is less family portrait and more who forgot to brief the preteen on the vibes. This isn't a dark family drama. It's a masterclass in step-parenting fails and the universal struggle of getting your kids to smile for a picture. Quick favor, if you live for dissecting the hilariously relatable side of celebrity life, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers haven't yet. It's free, takes a second, and it's your front row seat to the best drama in town. If you did, welcome to the party. Now, let's decode this masterpiece of modern family dynamics. So, the stage is set. The holidays. A time for family, fun, and famously complicated co-parenting arrangements. According to recent reports, Kanye and his ex-wife Kim Kardashian decided to put their differences aside for the sake of their 4 kids. Noble goal. And into this delicate diplomatic mission walks Bianca Censori, Kanye's new architect turned wife. Now, blending families is hard for anyone, but try doing it when your new stepdaughter is Northwest, a 12-year-old fashion icon with more social media clout than most CEOs, and your every outfit choice is dissected by the entire internet. The pressure is enough to make anyone stand a little weirdly. And in the now viral photo, that's exactly what happened. There's Kanye, likely trying to project cool, present dad. There's North, giving a look of such profound, next-level, preteen I am so over this, that it could curdle eggnog. And then there's Bianca. Sweet, sweet Bianca. She's not just standing there. Oh no, she's up on the very tips of her toes in a delicate balletic pose that has the entire internet scratching their heads. And the people of the internet, being who they are, had an absolute field day. The comments were a symphony of relatable confusion. One person wrote, "Why is stepmom up on the balls of her feet?" Another joked, "Glad stepmom was allowed to wear clothes this holiday season." A playful nod to her famously minimalist public fashion choices. But the real star of the comment section was North. "North looks like she doesn't want to be there," one observer noted. Another simply posted, "North looks beyond thrilled," alongside a string of crying, laughing emojis. They weren't being mean. They were recognizing a universal truth we've all felt. That moment when you're forced into a family photo and your soul briefly leaves your body. Northwest is our spirit animal. She's all of us at a family gathering where Uncle Gary starts telling that story again. She's not mad, she's just deeply, spiritually done. And in doing so, she accidentally became the most honest critic of this entire blended family experiment. Now, let's talk about the woman of the hour, Bianca Censori, because if there's an award for most challenging role in a supporting family drama, she'd win it. Think about her position. She marries one of the most controversial and chaotic artists on the planet. She suddenly becomes a stepmom to 4 famous kids who have a fiercely loyal and incredibly powerful mom in Kim Kardashian. Her every public move is analyzed, and her personal style, which often involves very, very little clothing, has become a global talking point. So when she shows up to a holiday with the ex-wife and the kids, what's the protocol? Does she try to be super cool, super mom, blend into the wallpaper? In this photo, it looks like her nerves chose become a living Degas painting. That tiptoe stance, that's the physical manifestation of walking on eggshells. It's the posture of someone who is trying so hard not to take up too much space, not to disrupt the delicate ecosystem, that she literally levitated. We're not laughing at her, we're laughing in solidarity with that feeling of trying to fit into a new family and just short-circuiting a little. Of course, none of this happens in a vacuum. This photo and the cordial holiday reunions come after a period where Kanye's public behavior led to some, let's call them professional setbacks. TMZ reported he's been working on himself to improve his co-parenting relationship with Kim. And look, personal growth is great. Trying to be a better dad is always a win. But you have to admire the sheer unscripted comedy of this moment. After all that work, after all that effort to create a peaceful, blended holiday, the takeaway for the world isn't, look at this healed family. It's, look at this incredibly awkward and relatable photo where the child is the only sane one. It's a beautiful reminder that kids are the ultimate truth tellers. They don't do PR. They don't do strategy. Northwest, in her supreme 12-year-old wisdom, gave us the only review that matters, a deadpan stare that says, the vibes are mid. So, what's the grand lesson from the West Censori Kardashian holiday extravaganza? It's that family is messy. Blended families are a high-wire act, and sometimes the most perfect moment is the perfectly imperfect one. This photo didn't show a fairy tale. It showed real life, with all its weird poses, unimpressed kids, and the brave, tiptoeing step-parents just trying their best. In a world of curated Instagram grids, this accidental masterpiece is a breath of fresh, hilariously awkward air. It's the holiday card we didn't know we needed, reminding us that even in the glamorous, billionaire-filled world of the A-list, some things are just universally human, like a dad trying too hard, a stepmom nervous as heck, and a kid who would literally rather be anywhere else. And for that beautiful, chaotic truth, we thank them. Thanks for watching.